good day. Let's see. Here are the details. Be on your way.
Careful now.
Hey! There's enemies on the way! We can't let them trash the hallowed ground!
Bull!
This is gonna...
Snack time!
All right! Cross!
Ugh, I'm beat. Can we take 5? Looks like we've got guests! Go give them a big welcome! Feel the flame!
Wind protection!
Got
We should do it!
too late.
Good work! Keep it up, and we'll finish the next wave in no time! Gabby alert! It's go time!
You like that? How's that feel? There!
Hot enough for you?
Beat him down!
I'm beat. Can we take 5? Then just keep coming, or we'll show them who's boss.
Honor is mine!
This might hurt.
Thanks! Catch this! Surrender!
What are you made of?
Looking good!
I'm burning up.
Hold steady! Breaking leg!
Oh, looks like we got a second to catch our breath before things heat up again. Uh-oh! This guy looks
Miserable
strong!
miss.
Better watch out!
Looking good!
This'll teach ya.
Stay focused! Push forward!
Break the lip!
Yeah! Let's go!
There's still enemies left. You can take them.
Honor is mine! Breaking leg! Go get him! Let's go!
Pora Pora.
Looking good! Catch this!
Yeah! We did it!
I'm gonna buff up. Take steroids.
I don't know where to start.
Right out there by the mailbox and go down that way and up that hill there and around that way and up around here and back.
Hello. Let's see. Will you take this one? We're counting on you.
Attack formation!
Them are there! Don't let them swarm you!
Nice one! Miserable miss! Yeah, alright! Reagan leg! Can you best what you can't hit?
They
Get in there!
keep coming! But we'll show them who's boss!
Range! Catch this! Looking good! Focus! Just like that! Surrender!
Doctor's in.
Not today! Reagan leg!
If that should take care of this area, the next zone awaits. I'm not
Attack
liking the look
formation.
of this, but don't let it
that feel?
intimidate you.
Catch this! Let's go! Beat him down!
Nice set. Work.
Nope! Catch this!
Good work. Keep it up, and we'll finish the next wave in no time. I'm not liking the look of this, but don't let it intimidate you.
Stay focused! Miserable miss!
Wind, protect me!
Go get him! There! Looking good.
And I think that's everything. You were awesome out there.
Kid, your mom's talking to you.
Yes.
We finally got Lyria back, but this doesn't bode well.
Yes. Uh-huh.
What fortune?
Yes.
Not bad.
Use this same check that's been laying here for a month. Tomorrow. And you need to be home about 3 o'clock so I can take you to get your haircut.
Good day. Let's see. Will you take this one? Best of luck.
Exhilarating.
Good day. Let's see. What do you say? Will you accept it? Best of luck.
Stay focused.
If they want to fight, they've got one.
The progress.
Will you take this one? Be on your way.
Get in
Bringing the
there!
whole circus, huh? Keep on your toes.
Miserable mist! Beat him down! There! I'm go!
Fantastic.
Now it's on! Direct hit!
Watch out! Here they come!
Too late to run.
Now they're in for it!
Uh-oh! This guy looks strong! You better watch out!
Looking good! Just like that! Rain of arrows! Reagan leg!
Slides! Better act quick before they run!
Range!
Look alive! We've got company!
Nope! Catch this! Looking good! Miserable mist! Go get him! Reagan leg! Surrender!
Uh-oh! This guy looks strong! You better watch out!
Nice! Let's do this! Close call!
It's the legendary rainbow slime! If we beat that sucker, we'll be swimming in treasure! This'll teach ya! We've got company!
Not today! Now it's on! Let's go! Honor is mine! Looking Reagan leg! Beat him down!
Bora Bora, sicka.
Looking good!
Uh-oh!
And off it goes.
Uh-oh! This guy looks strong! You better watch out!
There!
Looking good so far! You've got
Looking good! Reagan leg!
Use this!
You called?
Don't go slacking off on me, Lancelot.
Thanks.
I know. A single moment can mean life or death.
Push forward! I'm on it! Looking
We
good!
make a splendid combination.
Do you say that's all, dear gal?
Better act quick before they run!
This'll help a lot. How's that feel?
It's go time! There's still enemies there, and you can take them!
Let's go! Catch this! Hold steady! Stay focused! Parry this!
This'll teach ya! We're in the home stretch now! Keep it up! Uh-oh! This guy looks strong! You better watch out! And I think that's
Can't
everything!
take much more!
You were awesome out there!
Impressive.
Mission complete!
Well, now.
Great work today, team!
There we go.
Excellent.
Ready for action! Let's see. Neat. Ooh.
Aw, it won't open.
Try some next time.
Let's see. Neat.
Hello. Which will it be?
Here are the details. Best of luck.
Attack! Formation.
Breaking our defenses. This place has never been safer. Looks like we've got guests. Go give them a big welcome.
This.
Come on!
Miserable mist!
Eat that!
Go get him!
Can't get sloppy now.
Very well.
Okie-dokie.
Let's go!
It just keeps coming!
You're mine! Just like that! Good stuff!
I'm in full agreement.
Rain of arrows! Looking good! Catch this!
It just keeps coming! We'll show them, boss! Too late.
They're finished!
Reaction! Great teamwork!
Yes. Let us press on.
Wholeheartedly.
All right!
Ouroboros.
Right away!
Beat him down!
Thank you.
That was nothing.
Looking good! Just like that! Don't hold back! Looking good! Get him!
They're finished!
You got anything left?
Am I the founder of alchemy? Better buckle up, kid.
On my mark!
Keep coming! We'll show them, boss! Is that all you got?
Reagan leg!
Okay.
Miserable!
Wind protected!
Looking good!
You look worn out, pal. No, we got this. Sure.
Let's go!
Great follow-up.
Just like that!
On me!
You got
Show no
sure.
Excellent form.
Obviously.
I won't argue.
Now or never. Hit me off.
Looking good.
Fire and ice do mix.
I've had practice fighting with flame weavers.
He just keeps coming! But we'll show him who's the boss!
I needed that.
After you.
Looking good.
Look at you!
Here goes.
We can team up
my
and
own.
On me. Tempest flame. Lancelot.
Yes, Captain.
Not today.
Zeta.
here goes nothing. Resolute. Take those steps and you shall receive.
Beat him down.
Shine as one. Gale burst.
We make a perfect team.
Thank you, Mr. Wizard.
Looking good.
Hear the best.
Ward out!
Fantastic.
Ready for action.
Let's go.
You have my
Let's go.
Fine.
Get him, guys.
Understood.
Right through. There.
Winds protect me.
Don't let him escape.
You're mine.
Yeah! We did it! Need something? Let's see. I was born in a snow-laden hamlet, peopled by Harvins, small folk more accustomed to the plow than the sword. We believed the skies far too vast for us, and, as I was soon to learn, its dangers far too many. It happened when I was yet a green, callow youth. I strayed beyond our fences and into the claws of a monster. I cried for help, but all that met my voice were the howls of the wind. Abandoned even by hope, I could only give myself up to death. But before the darkness took hold, I saw brilliant figures skimming the sun-kissed snow. They were the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights, come to my rescue. Oh, that there were words bright enough to reflect their flashing swords as they did battle with the beast. Or sounds tender enough to echo the kindness with which they took my hand and led me home. What can I say, but that they were as mighty and generous as the sun? On that fateful day, they gave me light and guidance. I learned that by shutting your eyes to danger, you only leave it free to wander in the darkness. Thus, I resolved to turn toward the light and become defender to the skies. I would join Lumiel and, with my farmer's hands, bear aloft the banner of virtue. I threw all my being into training, begrudging no amount of sweat or tears. And, with the passing of days, that little girl lost in the snow grew to become the captain of the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights. As captain of an Order of Knights, I was faced with a colossal problem. And that was my small stature. No one had ever heard of a Harven leading a charge, what with our stout legs and poor reach. Now that I lived among drafts and humans, I would have to develop a style of combat that would turn my size, if I may so phrase it, into a matter of little importance. Seeing that I worked twice as hard, despite being half as large, my compatriots grew to respect me. When I was appointed captain, their very heartstrings thrummed with joy. But even the brightest diamond has its flaws. Within Lumiel's proud walls, there were some that scoffed to behold a Harven captain of their knights. For my part, I cared not what was said of me. However, I would not stand to have the good names of my comrades dragged through the mud. We are an august and redoubted order, and I'd rise up to that image by any means necessary. Thus began my days of height exercises, stretching devices, and miraculous concoctions. Not all came from reputable sources, but I took a tactical approach. If it had a chance of working, I'd try it. Days grew into weeks, which grew into months, but I grew not 1 inch. Then, it happened. Right as I was on the verge of losing all hope, word reached me of a distant village that had devised a height tonic. Here was the answer to all my prayers. With expectation lending a spring to my step, I slipped from my quarters and set out on my quest. I had to take a mountain pass to the village, which was, in a word, perilous. Of course, I refer not to the countless monsters and bandits, whom I took down with ease. It was the tall steps and great boulders, insurmountable obstacles for a Harven. I was forced to return to the foothills where, through Lady Sierra Carte, I sent out a dispatch for help. That was how I met the captain and crew of the Grand Cipher. With their aid, I reached the village without further incident, only to have my dreams utterly crushed. It turned out that this magic tonic was merely your average growth stimulant, designed to help a budding youth blossom to a seemly height. It could do little for a woman like me, already in the prime of her life. Thus, all my best efforts were dashed to foam. For the first and only time in my life, I cursed fate for cutting me out of so short a cloth. However, it was within the depths of despair that I would find new hope. The crew of the Grand Cipher was bound for Estalucia, which is said to be an island of miracles. Could not some power there give me what I seek? With newfound resolve, I was determined to accompany the captain to the end of the skies. Needless to say, it pained me to take leave of the Lumiel Order. I still remember the look of surprise on former Officer Bautorda's face when I told him of my resolution. But in the end, he expressed his admiration for me and my quest to become the very figure of virtue. Lady Bridget and Lady Cordelia also gave me their blessings. Oh, there are no words to express how grateful I am to my kind comrades. I dream of the day I can return to them with my head held high, and its crown measuring many feet taller, being, at long last, in both body and spirit, the captain they deserve. Such are my thoughts as I peer out over the railings of the Grand Cipher onto boundless, majestic skies. One day, when I was visiting Seed Hollow on business, I espied a young man crouched in a corner of the central plaza. There was no mistaking his mussed hair, a style rebellious youth call the Mohawk, and surly face. Here was Sir Soupstock, helmsman of the family Zathba. Is something the matter? The lad met my inquiry with a scowl.
The hell are you looking at? Beat it, kid. Wait, hold on a sec. Ain't you a part of that crew?
Assured of my goodwill, Sir Soupstock unfolded his troubles. Whilst making his usual rounds squaring away accounts, the lad had met with some resistance. One of their clients, a nobleman disdainful of Sir Soupstock's low birth and tender age, had refused to pay.
I'm an officer too, you know. Got my own grunts working under me, good people. But we're dealing with the real frilly-pants, blue-blooded noble here. Any attempt to rough them up, and it's straight to the slammer.
Was a treacherous path, Sir Soupstock added. A single misstep, and it was his reputation in the mud. Hearing this, my heart went out to him, for I knew what it was like to feel green and small, with judging eyes upon me. I offered him my aid.
I appreciate the thought, but no offense. You look like a kid. If I bring you on my rounds, they're gonna change my name from Soupstock to Laughingstock.
At that moment, a servant arrived, bearing a message from the nobleman in question. It read, "I've decided to pay. Meet me at the following location." This whole affair was starting to smell ranker than a goblin's breath. He could just as easily have sent money with the servant. Why go through the trouble of arranging yet another meeting? There was mischief afoot, and I resolved to accompany Sir Soupstock to stop it in its tracks.
My premonition proved correct.
His lordship finds himself in need of your assistance once more.
Hans's voice was almost apologetic. What troubles him?
You remember the record we found on our previous trek, don't you?
I nodded. The Lord of Grossgard was searching for a family heirloom, and this record detailed its whereabouts. However, the directions were written in code, which Ludwin had yet to decipher.
He told me, and I quote, "Hans, don't you dare bother the charming and brave Lancelot over a mere trifle." But he hasn't made any headway on his own, and I've no doubt he's secretly yearning for your aid.
I looked at the butler with some confusion. Hans, I recall you saying you'd already completed the trial with Ludwin's father.
Indeed.
Then your assistance would be far more valuable than mine.
Come now, it is a butler's duty to serve his liege's best interests, and Lord Ludwin's shall be best served with my silence.
I suppose Ludwin would never grow if Hans simply led him to the answers. Better that we pieced out the puzzle together. Very well. I accept your request.
I thank you, on behalf of his lordship.
Now I was beginning to grasp at the deeper meaning behind these tests.
I opened my eyes and found the most entrancing face staring back at me. Clear skin, dewy eyes, and mischievous smile, all framed by soft golden locks. Involuntarily, my hand crept toward her cheek for a caress. But when flesh met mirror, I finally woke up and realized.
Yes. Good morning, me. Must still be hazy from exchanging bodies yesterday. Lacing my fingers together, I reached my arms up for a test stretch. Stiff. Not one to be bested by a vessel of my own design, I brought my palms together and began twisting. Take that, you stupid spine, I thought. You will rue the day you defied me. Just how many backbones and digits and faces had I conjured? I'd lived long enough to know it was foolish to try and keep track.
Cagliostro, did you hear? We're going to visit a new skydom!
Lyria's voice echoed from behind the door, snapping me back to the present.
Sounds fun! I'll be out in a jiffy!
My voice was a weaponized rainbow, strategically pitched to invoke thoughts of hugs and sunshine. As the cutest girl in all the skies, no other tone would live up to my utter perfection. You see, it's a common myth that cuteness is in the eye of the beholder. But actually, as I have witnessed through my research, it is a fundamental law of reality. I quickly brushed my disheveled hair, minus one lock, as per the theory of adorable bedhead optimization, and went to the door. The crew would need me at my cutest if they were to survive an untrodden skydom.
No! 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 Yes!
Oh! Hi, Azeda. Fancy running into you here. You're just as pretty as the first time we met. I had started to wonder if I'd ever see the little heartbreaker again. Guess I got my answer. We talked for a bit, and I learned his name was Vaughn. I knew which question he wanted to pop, but I didn't have time to humor him today. A hospital in Seed Hollow was in dire need of medicinal ingredients. So, it was off to Fondom for me and the crew.
Okay, gotcha. I understand.
Well, that was easy. Considering how he kept pestering me, I didn't expect him to be so reasonable.
I know better than to get in the way of your job. I am a little worried, but I'm sure the monsters won't give you any trouble.
You got that right. I eat monsters for breakfast. Aw, how sweet. The little doodlebug had total faith in me.
Stay safe out there! Come back in one piece!
I will. As I left to meet up with the crew, I made a mental note to pick up a souvenir for my biggest little fan. Sweet. I think that's everything on the list.
Cause this heat's killing me. Let's get back to the ship. What the?
Holy. Did we assign this place is ready to blow sky high?
Well, I'm not sticking around to find out. Let's keep moving.
Being boiled alive is bad enough. Now I gotta deal with wyverns?
I think the ground's sinking into the magma.
Look, Reagan, let's go! Where are these flying lizards? Where's the exit? Ow, fuck! Can't go that way.
No more ouchies.
I needed that.
Just grab ingredients, they said. It'll be easy, they said. This fight.
Well done.
Fire spirits!
I'm sorry I ever set foot in this oven. Hot enough for That is seriously hot.
What the?
Holy. Did we assign this place is ready to blow sky high?
Well, I'm not sticking around to find out. Let's keep moving.
Being boiled alive is bad enough. Now I gotta deal with wyverns?
I think the ground's sinking into the magma.
What? Screw these flying lizards! Where's the exit?
Right. Let's make haste.
Just grab ingredients, they said. It'll be easy, they said. This fight.
Close
call.
I needed that.
Fire spirits!
I'm sorry I ever set foot in this oven. Ow, hot! Can't go that way.
Raven, miss her! Turn them against each other.
If we can get to that higher ground over there, that should lead us back outside.
Can you pick up the pace? The magma's rising even faster!
Catch this!
Assault for formation!
That is seriously hot. I'm burning up. Now you go full throttle.
Rain of arrows!
This'll teach ya.
What the?
Holy. Maybe a sign this place is ready to blow sky high.
Well, I'm not sticking around to find out. Let's keep moving.
Being boiled alive is bad enough. Now I gotta deal with wyverns?
I think the ground's sinking into the magma.
I guess so.
Screw these flying lizards. Where's the exit? Can't go that way.
No.
Just grabbing greetings.
What?
Wanna take the dogs for a walk? You wanna go?
No.
And they said, it'll be easy, they said. This fight. Jerk.
Lots of animals.
Fire spirits!
I'm sorry I ever set foot in this oven.
I think!
If we can get to that higher ground over there, that should lead us back outside.
Can you pick up the pace? The magma's rising even faster!
Let's do this!
Beat him down! You can't hit!
I think we're safe here. Maybe.
Man, I really worked up a sweat. At least we didn't lose anyone.
Grand Cypher's just up ahead. Come on! What are the odds of bumping into a golem in here?
Who knew I had so many fervent fans? Thanks for making a gal feel loved. And to show my appreciation, I'm gonna turn you to scrap.
Beat him down! Back in the game.
Close call. You really took a beating.
More.
Watch out, everybody!
Let's stay cautious.
Oh yeah!
I shall eat. Not today.
Way to fight, Red! Hit that sucker down!
That's the plan. One pile of rebels coming right up. Break the limit! Okay, this definitely qualifies for hazard pay. Oh, who am I kidding? Probably won't even see an extra rupee.
Here we go.
Feel the
You
play!
got anything left?
Am I the founder of alchemy? Better buckle up.
Oh yeah! What?
Help is on the way. Let's get you standing.
Say your prayers! Hey! What's this? A piece of rock from the golem? I like the way it glitters. Might make a neat souvenir for a certain someone I know. Well, not bad for a day's work.
Welcome back, Zeta!
Vaughn was the first person to greet me when I returned to Seed Hollow. He ran over to me like an overexcited puppy. Here, I got you a little something for being good.
Whoa! This rock is crazy! It's all shiny and stuff!
I'm a pro at picking out gifts, if I do say so myself. After all, what kid isn't mesmerized by shiny objects? Vaughn wouldn't stop thanking me. I honestly didn't think he'd like it that much. But in this case, I was happy to be wrong.
It's amazing how you made it out of Fondom without a scratch. You're a one-woman wrecking crew.
Can't argue with the truth.
Anyway, it's cool that you're being nice to me, but I don't mind when you play hard to get either.
Huh? The nerve of this kid.
Are you blushing?
What? His confidence was respectable. Admirable, even. But seriously, get real, little man. Talking to you makes my head spin.
Does that mean you're falling for me?
No, it means I'm worried about your future. Years from now, Vaughn's gonna be breaking hearts left and right. Mark my words.
Hello. Have a good day. Need something?
About 2,000 years ago, before the war, I was a wretched, sickly little thing. We lived in a village with no doctor, so all I could do was wait for the release of death. I still remember the defeated look on my sister's face as she attended my bedside. I couldn't blame her. Not when she was surrounded by the other villagers and their whispers. None of them thought I was long for this world. But back in those days, the sky was full of children who would never live past adolescence. So my life was tragic, but common. With the exception, of course, of one detail. My intellect. I had been working on a theory of reality, one that would let me rewrite the laws of existence. I dubbed it alchemy. I was too weak to leave the house, but my sister would fetch me the necessary reagents for my experiments. At first, each failure was more spectacular than the last. Creating a fully functional body from nothing but dirt and speculation was complicated. Instead, I focused on creating an ageless vessel capable of housing a soul. Hypothesis, test, fail. Hypothesis, test, fail. My pile of discarded monstrosities grew with each unsuccessful trial. But, finally, I succeeded in producing a small life form, no bigger than your average roach. Sure, a misplaced footstep would have killed the damn thing, but it was life nonetheless. And it was proof that I could achieve mastery over my own mortality. Now that I had more data, all it took was a few more months of testing, and voila! I had synthesized a flesh bag for myself. My soul was finally free to occupy a worthy form. Now, repeat this process a few thousand times, and my reputation spread throughout the skies, garnering love and admiration from the masses. Alchemy was at its apex, and death had been conquered for all. Yeah, right. More followers meant more opportunity for betrayal. Eventually, a faction of alchemists turned my own bloodline against me, and they managed to seal me away for centuries. Assholes. These magic prison stories always end the same way. A few hundred years of slumber, and people grow complacent. A group of clueless travelers, aka the crew of the Grand Cipher, managed to stumble upon my inert form and, foolishly mistaking me for a primal beast or something, lifted the seal. Immediately, I wanted to eradicate them. No one could find out I had regained my freedom. I would not suffer entombment again, even if it meant I needed to transmogrify a few Skyfarers. But then, I laid eyes upon Lyria and her blue hair, and there it was, an entity that I could not identify. I, who had unveiled the very laws of reality, could not classify her existence. She was surely from a different plane. My interest was piqued, and for that, I spared the crew. What can I say? Curiosity killed the alchemist. With no particular agenda for my newfound liberty, I offered my services to these Skyfarers. They would give me unfettered access to the girl, and I would give them unrestricted access to my findings. And as a bonus, I might save their asses a few times along the way. Of course, the captain readily accepted. Though I admit, there was something about the gleam in the captain's eye that caught my attention. What was so special, you ask?
That's for Cagliostro to know and for you to find out.
On a typical humdrum day, I was browsing Sierra Carte's wares for a few chemical essentials. Impressive how the world had become a network of convenience. What were previously rare and unobtainable items were now collecting dust on a tradewoman's shelves. My eyes traced the rows of flasks and potions before they settled on a vial clutched by the man standing next to me. Oh, toxin. An excellent choice. Save for the fact that his confused and brooding expression revealed he didn't quite understand what he was holding. Who was this moron? Well, now that I was aware of the potential hazard, I couldn't leave well enough alone. Traveling with the crew had certainly rubbed off on me.
Excuse me, mister? That looks scary. What you gonna do with it?
He looked stunned. An appropriate reaction, given my stunning countenance.
What? This? It's pigment. Needed for painting supplies.
Oh, I didn't take you for a painter, mister.
Pigments were frequently composed of toxic earth metals. Perhaps I worried over nothing.
It's not for me. My little sister's the artistic one.
Huh? His entire mood shifted. Tense shoulders relaxing, and lips curving into a soft grin. It was nothing like a few seconds ago, when he seemed to be studying the pigment like his life depended on it. Perhaps he was a few rupees short. No, mental calculus doesn't translate to confusion. His look was more... concerned? No. I'd seen that exact expression before.
So what color picture will she paint? Cagliostro sure wants to see the final product. Aw, pretty please.
This is coming out of nowhere.
What the hell? Did I not give him the world's cutest plea? How dare he refuse me? He will suffer for...
But I guess it's okay. I actually have some free time now, if you're eager.
There. That was more like it. Lyria, the captain, and I followed the man to his studio, listening to him jabber about his life along the way. His name was Heimel, and he had been living alone with his sister, Shanae, ever since their parents died when they were younger. Their life was simple, he explained, but a simple life was a luxury for some.
Wait till you see! Shanae's paintings are breathtaking, and I'm not just saying that. The world needs her talent.
He was alight with passion. A stupid smile plastered across his face. True pride in his sister's craft. As for me, art was too abstract. How would one tame the subjective, bring order to chaos? There was too much I couldn't comprehend. But was it not aesthetics that led me to understand and codify the deep mysteries of cuteness? Yes. Perhaps there was something I could learn from a craft as humble as painting. And thus, with the future of alchemy on my dainty shoulders, I pushed open the door to the studio. We entered to find Shanae violently tossing in bed. Heimel rushed over, grabbing a phial of healing tincture from her bedside. Hand supporting her shaking head, he poured the concoction into her mouth. Immediately, her convulsions lessened, but her breathing was still labored. It became clear why he was so antsy back at Sierra's store. Toxic pigments could be dangerous in even the most steady of hands, and... well, I glanced down at Shanae's fingers, trembling on her bedsheets. Pressing forward, I gave her a cursory examination. Normally, I don't afford peons the luxury of my intellectual evaluation, but I was feeling generous. These symptoms are grave.
Do you know what's the matter?
Lyria's voice quivered with worry. I do. I've seen this exact disease once upon a time. Heimel's eyes shot to me, propelled more by hope than surprise.
Truly? The local doctors have been useless. They just give her pain relievers and leave. Can you do something?
As much as I wanted to refuse, in that moment, Heimel's desperation reminded me too much of my own sister. I'm not a medical professional. Sure, I know a formula that might ease her symptoms, but it's not a permanent solution. Not to mention the biggest pain in the ass, tracking down all the components.
Please, you're all we've got.
Ugh, begging. Now, the deal was sealed. And it had nothing to do with Lyria, Vern, and Captain Goody Two-Shoes staring holes into the back of my head. fine. The world's cutest genius alchemist Cagliostro is on the case. Consider yourself lucky. We left the studio and hurried back to the airship. In this skydome, I could think of only one environment that would produce the necessary reagents. Mount Nagelith. Perfect. The component should be somewhere around here.
No!
We need reagents to change to water. Let's sweep the area.
Roger that! My eyes are wide open!
Too late to run. The dumbass teacher. You're dead, me! Hell yeah, that was sweet!
Yes, certainly.
You're a mean water spirit! Why don't you play nice? Snack time! All we have to do is collect this stuff, right?
Yep. But we'll need more than that.
Is that all you got? There, I'll bet it.
Thank you.
Seems our sweep wasn't thorough enough. We better check any spots we might have missed. This one's suspiciously large. Let's smash it and see what it's hiding. Seems our sweep wasn't thorough enough. We better check any spots we might have missed.
Ah! An ambush!
Phantasmagoria!
Seems our sweep wasn't thorough enough. We better check any spots we might have missed.
Are those spirits protecting it? Either way, looks like we'll have to go through them.
Catch this!
We have enough mineral components. Next up, we'll need crystallized Cygateers.
Zyka? Those flapping eyeball creatures? I think I saw some further up ahead. Sorry, Cagliostro's in a hurry.
Suck it up. Too late to run.
Right away!
You
Let's
pissed
go!
me off! I think I could take you in a race.
I won't say no to a challenge.
Looking good!
Breathe.
Bingo! Pardon our intrusion.
Janae's counting on us. Let's do it! Snack time!
On me! This one's mine!
I knew I could depend on you.
Come on, how often have you saved my hide?
I know.
After you!
I'll handle this.
Just like that.
I guess so.
You always have my aid.
Oh no! Convenient monster!
Oh, yes! Bring your tears to us! You pissed me off! Not half bad, guys!
Thank you.
Looking good.
Strike! I'm here for you!
I am not versed in alchemy, but your power is unmistakable.
That Cagliostro's the hardest worker that ever lived.
Strike as one! Take this! Show no quarter!
You're a fierce ally.
Thanks! What did you expect?
We can team up anytime.
I'm after you!
Get lost! Move it, Peon!
Cagliostro wins again! So, did we get the tears?
Of course we did. I even had time to distill them.
It's true! Shooter is better!
We'll repay you someday.
The moment the potion reached Shanae's stomach, wariness melted from her frame. That medicine will only temporarily stop your symptoms. They'll be back if you don't treat the root of the problem.
Still, peace is priceless, no matter how brief.
Shanae was not the only one feeling more relaxed. With tensions eased, I decided it was time to explain Shanae's condition, Lycerian fever syndrome. It was an autoimmune disorder of the nervous system, caused by irregularities in the body's ley line structure. Common side effects included reduced function of the lower extremities and unrelenting fevers. Development occurred in the embryonic stage, a defense against the mother's own ley line system, interpreting the fetus as a foreign object. Of course, the prescribed painkillers and fever reducers had not been effective. They could not treat what was essentially a natural function of Shanae's body.
But the formula you made for us, it suppressed her symptoms, didn't it?
Sure, but suppression isn't treatment. And besides, there will be unfortunate side effects if she uses it over a long period of time. I'm just sorry I couldn't make you a true cure.
Please don't apologize. I feel like I've reclaimed a part of my life thanks to you.
Brave little thing. She had done nothing to earn her lot in life, but suffering claimed her all the same. Though the world was built upon fundamental truths, at times, I felt as if I understood nothing about it.
Need something?
It was a bright day when Vern, Lyria, the captain, and I went back to the studio. Shanae was staring out the window with a dazed smile. So the formula was still working. Good.
Crazy how you invited yourself to the studio to see my sister's paintings. And now you're her personal pharmacist. Serendipity's funny like that.
If you feel like repaying me, how about you finally cough up some art and show me around?
That's a fair price. Everything in the studio was painted by Shanae. Feel free to get close. Admire the details.
Previously, I had managed only a distracted glance at the studio's walls. But this time, I saw visual creativity exploding off them. I wasn't an expert on art, but even I felt the vibrant energy bounding from her drawings. Powerful, powerful pieces swirled around me like a hurricane. And one painting in particular, it was resonant. Sketches were littered about the floor, too. And even they were filled with vitality. How could such a feeble body muster such vivid work?
Oh yeah, about that pigment I bought when we met. Want to see it in action?
Taking the vial from a shelf, Hamel poured the pigment into a dish and mixed it with oil. A few swirls later, and the color had transformed in a way that was more chemistry than alchemy. Intriguing. Takes a specialty product to make that hue. Heimel smiled and handed the freshly prepared paint to Shanae, who was already mid-painting. A bead of sweat trailed down her brow as she swabbed the tint across her canvas.
I believe in Shanae's talent. Look at her. She's amazing. I just have to get the world to recognize it.
It's nice having a supportive sibling. I meant it.
I never know how to read your tone. But, well, her condition made me realize how precious our time together is.
Heimel, who clearly had never known abundance, smiled like the richest of merchants. Though Shanae had been left with a raw deal, it was clear her life wasn't without meaning. If only I could go back and tell my own sister, "You were my courage when I was weak. You were my light when I was in darkness. I have lived through eons, but you were my rock." I hoped these siblings, at least, would understand what they meant to one another. I even prayed a little. Which was dumb, considering this Skydom still thinks primal beasts are gods. Huh. Guess I'm getting sentimental in my old age.
Please come again.